Hello and welcome to Gundeshwar Education Academy, Oshivara's online teaching. Subject Science, Grade 4, Chapter number 2, Teeth and Digestive System. This is Miss Monali taking your science class today. So to begin with, can you all say this for me without touching your tongue to the teeth? Come on, do it for me. 33,000 thieves without teeth. 33,000 thieves without teeth. Can you all? Can you try it again? I see you guys are trying really hard. But yes, you cannot say this tongue twister without touching your tongue to your teeth. So, as you guys guessed already, we are going to study the chapter teeth. Teeth are present inside our mouth and they grow from your jaw bones, which are covered by gums. Each of us grew two sets of teeth in our entire lifetime. I'm sure we all know that. So the two types of teeth that we all have are temporary teeth or milk teeth, and your permanent teeth. So the first set of teeth that grow are called the milk teeth or the temporary teeth. Your first ever baby tooth that grows is when you're just barely about 6 months old. And by the time you're around 2.5 years old, you already have your first set of milk teeth. But you have just 20 set of milk teeth because obviously your jaw is small and that as much as teeth that your jaw can even sustain or fit in. So, and then they start falling out by the time you're about 5 or 6 years old. Till you're about 13 years old, you will lose all your milk teeth and get a new set of permanent teeth. So if you look at the diagram here, the 20 temporary or the milk teeth that you have are divided into incisors, canines, molars, and premolars. Yeah, that's how it looks. Your jaw when you were little, or maybe some of you all still have your milk teeth, I'm sure. Moving on to permanent teeth. So the very fact that your milk teeth falls out is because the permanent tooth is pushing it, so that the permanent teeth needs, obviously the permanent teeth needs the space, so it pushes out your milk teeth tooth and takes that place. By 13 we have 28 permanent teeth, and between the ages of 17 and 25 most of us also grow 4 more teeth, which are also called as your wisdom tooth. That's how you have your 32 teeth in all. Now this each wisdom tooth grows at the end of your jaw, which means like it's almost last towards the inside. Okay. Now, so when you look at your mouth, you have 16 teeth on the upper jaw and 16 in the lower. That's how your set of 32 permanent teeth look. They are closely packed, no spaces left in between, unlike your milk teeth. Now, moving on to different types of teeth. There are, it's very simple. There are just 4 different types of teeth: incisors, canines, molars, and premolars. Incisors help you for cutting and biting your food. They are flat and they are sharp. They're basically the teeth that are in the when you smile. The teeth that are in the center are called your incisors. You have 8 incisors in all, 4 on each jaw. That's the upper jaw and the. Moving on to canines. So canines come just after your incisors. After your incisors get over those 4 teeth up and down, then come your sharp point teeth, which are your canines. They are used for tearing food. Now, I don't know if you guys would notice, but people who eat non-vegetarian food or say the carnivores have very sharp canines. So if you look at like a tiger's jaw or say your lion's jaw, they will have very sharp canine because they need to tear flesh. Human beings are omnivores, So we do have canines which are sharp, but not as sharp as those in the carnivores. And if you look at the herbivores, they will have all flat teeth. They don't have any canines because they don't need to tear any flesh. So depending on your diet, you have different kinds of teeth. Yeah. So moving to canines. So you have four canines in all, two on each jaw. Moving on to premolars. Your premolars are again flat, broad teeth. They are present right next to your canines. These are used for chewing and crushing your food. So when you put the food in your mouth, you probably either you bite it with your incisors and you push it behind. So behind, it's your premolars and molars that are doing the chewing and crushing and grinding of the food. You have about total of 8 premolars, 4 on each jaw. And that's how the premolars look. The last type of teeth we're going to study is the molars. Molars are very similar to premolars, but they're just a little broader. Okay, so they are broader and they are flat. They are present at the back of each jaw. Again, they are used for chewing and grinding food. They are 12 in number, 6 on each jaw. I'm sure after this chapter, you all are going to go and look at your teeth in the mirror and try identifying which are your molars, which are your premolars, which are your incisors, which are your canines, and how many do you have? Do you all still have your milk teeth? How many milk teeth do you all have? How many permanent teeth do you all have? I'm sure you're going to do all that. Trust me, that's fun though. Yeah, so we've finished why we have teeth, then we've finished the different types of teeth. The different parts of the teeth, of a tooth. Sorry. So your tooth is basically divided into two main parts, the crown region and the root region. The crown is the part that you see visually, the white, nice, shiny teeth that you see, that's the crown region. The root is the part of the tooth inside the gum that you cannot see. Now, let's see what's inside both these parts. So the crown region, which is the outermost white part, is called the enamel. And do you know something? The enamel is the hardest part of your body. Yes, it's not your bones, it's not your nails, it's your enamel. Fun fact for you. Anyways, so yeah, so the white crown region you see is made up of enamel, which is the hardest part of your body. Below the enamel is the hard dentine. And inside this dentine is your soft pulp. It is this pulp that forms the central part of the tooth and has blood vessels and nerves. So, I think it's, the dentine and enamel is to protect your blood vessels and nerves, that is the soft pulp. So this is a diagram, a diagrammatic representation of the tooth, how it looks when you cut it. So that's the crown region, root region, outermost is enamel, then is the dentine and the pulp where the nerve endings are. Now, taking care of your teeth is very essential because after you lose your milk teeth, you get your permanent teeth, which is just 32 or 28 for some, that are going to last us your entire lifetime. And if you can't take good care of your teeth, you're going to have a hard time. Toothaches are very, very painful. So let's see what exactly happens. So obviously we all know teeth are for us to eat food, chew food, and grind food. So when you eat your food, a lot of times food particles get stuck in your teeth. When they get stuck in your teeth, they get attacked by germs. Now, I'm sure we all must have noticed on your teeth there's some yellow sticky layer that is formed. So these germs form a yellow sticky layer on your teeth, which is called the plaque. Then these germs have made their house in your teeth now. And every time the food particle enters or gets stuck in between your teeth, they go and attack the sugar from your food and convert it into acid. We all know how dangerous acid is. Of course, I'm not talking of concentrated acid, but yes, over a period of time, it even decays the hardest part of your body, your enamel. Imagine. So this acid actually acts on your teeth and makes a cavity or a hole in your teeth. Can you believe the intensity of this acid? Like it can make a hole in the hardest part of your body. And cavities are painful. Trust me. I hope none of y'all have experienced toothache, but yes, it's very painful. And if it reaches the pulp, oh my God, it's even worse. So if it is still at your enamel or your dentine, you're still little safe. But if it reaches your pulp, it can cause you tooth decay, bad breath, indigestion. You can even lose a tooth because of that. Yeah. So what do you do so that all this doesn't happen to you? Simple steps. Brush your teeth twice daily, properly for 2 minutes. Rinse your mouth after every single meal. Please avoid too many sweets and sticky substances. I'm not saying, uh, don't have them at all, have them, but let's just limit ourselves to a few. Eat lots of raw vegetables and carrots. They actually help you, clean your teeth, get the plaque out of your teeth. And yes, don't forget to visit your dentist every 6 months. Yeah, so we all are going to take care of our teeth nicely. Yeah, let's see now what is in for y'all next. Activity time. So we're done with our teeth, a half part of our teeth and digestive system chapter. So let's do a little activity. Now I want y'all to create your own brushing chart. It's very simple. I've given these two examples. Either you make like a weekly chart or you make like a monthly chart. Then instead of these teeth, you can draw, if you're not able to draw these teeth or tooth, you can even draw just circles, saying day and night. So every time you brush your teeth every day, you color it. Yeah. When you brush your teeth in the morning, once you're done, color it. In the night, color it. Do that. Okay. Sometimes if you miss out, then probably if you're going to color everything red, the days you miss out or the times you miss out, you can probably color it blue, or you can give your own color coding to this. Let's see who has the best teeth brushing chart in the class. Yeah, you can make it on a regular paper, anything that you have, what is available at your end. Yeah, you are free to innovate. So I'm totally looking forward to seeing your teeth brushing charts. All right. Anyways, thank you very much. This is Miss Monali signing off. Have a good day.